on, guys? Me and Gary here in Fort Smith. We have to get some equipment, well, some supplies, because we got to run some power from the power pole outside by my house. We're gonna run a line all the way to the camp and put a sub panel in so we have power at camp. I talked to the electric company and he explained how he would do it if it was his house. And so we're gonna take his advice and we're gonna get some stuff and make it happen. Oh yeah. So here we are shopping at Sutherland's. First stop, try to find some panels since they're very hard to find, and yeah, and we're trying to go into the exit, so. All right, me and Gary were drooling over some of the heating and cooling equipment they had in here. Oh yeah. These guys actually started selling the Mr. Cool mini splits, and so we got to check them out. Heck yeah. Oh. All right, here's some breakers right here.
Let's see if we can find the outdoor breaker box.
Well, we need a 100 amp, right?
Yeah.
Indoor, outdoor, 125 main. Indoor,
so if we do it,
outdoor main, 8 spot. 125. Let's look down here. Here's square D stuff. Every time I come into a new store, I never know where anything is at. I'm sitting here looking for a screwdriver so I can open this circuit breaker, or this main breaker panel. I want to make sure it's the right one. Found a screwdriver I need to open that panel box, because I did buy one before a while ago and it was the wrong one because I didn't open it up, so I got to double check. All right, so the box we're getting for the sub panel for the campground is going to be this Eaton right here. Let me see. That's going to be this one right here. 8 spots. Perfect for what we need. All right, me and Gary got a bunch of stuff. We're like 2 men on a shopping spree. I'm getting a new fan. We got our wire, which we're very happy about. I love this store. This store is cool. I think this is where me and Roxanne are gonna get a lot of our stuff when we furnish the house and build, because it's actually pretty cheap here. I mean, they got everything. It's like the Costco for home. I mean, they got everything, guys. It's so nice. I don't know if you guys ever been in a Sutherland's. This is literally the 2nd time I've ever been in one. And I'm very impressed. Good job, Sutherland's, for real. We are done. We've pretty much found everything that we needed at Sutherland's, minus the conduit that we need for this cable. And that's okay, because we're gonna go over to our local hardware store, and I know they have some over in Booneville. All right, me and Gary made it back to Booneville. Oh yeah. At the local hardware store. Gonna pick up some conduit for this cable that we got, and then we're gonna head on home. It's been a good day so far. It's been enjoyable.
Heck yeah, man. Got some good grub.
Oh yeah.
Got all the stuff we need. Shoot. Grab a couple more things, we're out. We're golden. Let's get it.
We're all done with S&W. I told Gary we should have brought Biggie, but we didn't. And look, my truck is weighed down. Well, not weighed down, but look what I had to do. These 20-foot long PVC pipes. Should have brought Biggie. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
We are out here by the house, and today we are working together with Simple Life Reclaimed, because we are going to trench over from the panel all the way down here and all the way over to the camp. It's about 300 feet. We're running a sub panel over there off of my outdoor panel, so we can have power down by the camp. And we talked to Shane, the electrician, or the electricity company guy that came out here and surveyed this area. And I asked him, hey, what's the best way to get power down there? And he explained it to us, what wire to use, what to do, and everything's good on that end. But me and Gary went to the store, got a bunch of supplies that we needed, like piping, got the pole, we got all the connectors for the conduits and all that stuff.
Wire, all that good stuff.
Sub panel, breaker box, all that kind of good
Breakers.
stuff. Yeah. And so all 4 of us are just gonna get it, and we can most likely get it done today.
I hope, yes.
It's still early. We're not gonna be burying this wire, you know, a foot down or nothing like that. We don't have to go by code out here. We basically just want it buried enough to where no cars can run over the road and break the conduit or the wire. It's all gonna be water sealed. It's gonna be tight so no rainwater can get in, and it's gonna be good. And I can't wait.
I know, it's so exciting.
Yeah, we're trying to get this done before the actual power pole gets connected for power out here. That way, right when they get out here, boom, that day we have power everywhere we need.
Yep.
Including our well, you know, the sheds,
yep,
just everything.
Yep.
So we are going to be getting on that right now. So let's get it. Got my auger. Ugh. Each one of us today is going to be doing a different job so we can get all of this done at the same time. Roxanne's going to be using her rototiller along the side of the house right here to loosen up the dirt. So when we bury this conduit in the wire, it's, you know, we don't have to use shovels and stuff. Gary is going to be laying out the conduit piping that we got alongside Roxanne when she's digging or rototilling. Me, I'm gonna be starting the auger over here to where we need to put the 4x4 post that we're gonna use for to put the sub panel on. Let me get that all ready. We got some cement for it and everything, so it's gonna be pretty like semi-permanent. And then Melanie, sorry for the generator noise if you guys hear it, but Melanie is gonna be over here in the beginning clearing all this stuff out right here, because see where Gary's walking right now, if you guys can, he's like walking like right here. The wire underground is gonna come right to this corner, gonna come right directly across the road into here, underground, all the way to where the power pole is gonna be. And so inside here, there's some big rocks, there's weeds, there's sticks, there's branches, there's this, there's that. Because we never really cleaned this spot up when we made the path. We kind of wanted this to be just left alone, but now we got to trench over, which is okay. We don't have to do too much, just basically like a beeline and bury, you know, the conduit. So Melanie's gonna start on this side, Roxanne's doing that. I'm gonna be augering down, and when I'm done with that hole with the auger, I'm gonna go help out Gary lay the rest of the stuff out. So it's nice, everybody's got their own job. It's the kids are over there hanging out doing their early morning thing. Today's Saturday, so there's no school today, and we should be able to get this done literally today, because we don't have to go a foot down, we don't have to make the trench, you know, a foot wide or 2 feet wide or anything like that. This is strictly DIY. We're doing it ourselves. We're using this water conduit instead of the gray conduit because it's way cheaper. And it's literally just gonna be for protection for the wire. It's not for anything else. It's not for structural. It's not none of that stuff. Mainly we just want it so when somebody drives a truck or a car or something over where it's buried, it doesn't break. And we use the same conduit was used for our well. So we're gonna put the 4x4 post that our sub panel is gonna go on. We're gonna put it right here in between these trees, like right here. And the reason for that is so we can keep this hole area in between these two big trees open. If we ever need to get back here, there's not going to be that panel in the way. If we need to have more firewood, we can back the flatbed all the way up to like here. Because once we have this pole in, that tent can disappear, the generator will be gone, all this stuff will be gone. And that we have like an open pathway to over here. And so this was a good spot, we thought, and it's out of the way. And it's kind of shaded with this tree. And so when rain falls, even though it's an outdoor box, it's weatherproof, but still, you know, not too much water will get on it. And so we thought this would be a good spot. I just really hope there's not too many roots that I'm gonna have to mess with on this. Well, I thought I wouldn't need the post hole digger, but I had to go get it because I do need it. I'm hitting some roots, and I was hoping I wouldn't, but I am. Hitting some roots. I'm gonna dig it out that way. This dirt right here is a lot softer than the dirt over there, and it's because all these trees around here, you know? So that's a good thing. I don't have to sit there and struggle with the bar and all that kind of stuff breaking the dirt up.
All right, Gary, so where that line I drew is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just setting this off on the sideboard this way. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, Anthony told me to run on this rim.
Okay.
Melanie's been getting it. Clearing all this out. What else you gotta do now that like this is all cleared or whatever?
So all I gotta do now is I'm gonna get the rake over here and just rake up kind of just the stuff I just chopped down. And I'm going to kind of rake out, and Roxanne's gotta come over here with the rototiller. And
Yeah, she will.
Rototill. So I'm gonna get all the big stumps and rocks or anything that might be in the way for her rototiller. Get that out of the way so she can come over and burt, and then we'll shovel it just a little bit down. You guys can lay the pipe, go right to the auger hole you just did.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that 4x4 post right now. Go put it in the hole, make sure it fits.
Yep.
But of course, in Anthony and Gary fashion, we forgot a couple pieces. So Gary had to run back to the store really quick. Just grab a couple couplers for these pipes that we forgot about on the turns and stuff. So, but that's okay.
He'll be back.
He'll be back, and we'll be ready to go once he gets back.
Yeah.
Roxanne's way over there getting it still,
She is. She's working it.
and I'm sweating my butt off. It's humid. I know the rototiller is not meant for what we're using it for, but it's working. We just need to clear up some of that dirt and get it soft, and we can bury it, you know. And look at Roxanne getting it. She's doing a good job. Looking pretty good. And of course, Jana. Jana thinks that we're doing this for her. Huh. She thinks it's for her.
Up, looking like a hot mess over there.
No, that's good, babe.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, that'll look really good. Good job. Look at Jana thinking that we're digging this for her. Do we dig this just for you? Always something to dig. All right.
So guys, I've made it to the end of our driveway before the loop, and I'm gonna start working my way in the clearing area, or our pathway over there. Thought I'd come over and see what the guys are gonna do real quick.
I had to redo this outlet on the outdoor one. I know there's no GFCI on it yet, guys, but still. I had to redo it because the conduit that we're putting in wasn't gonna fit. Got a root right there.
Oh, go figure. Yeah, there's some nasty roots up there that I just could not get out with the rototiller.
So just grab the axe.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to chop it and make enough space.
We're almost to the road. I know it's a rototiller, but it's doing it, making a ditch. Roxanne's just loosening up the dirt, and I'm going back with a pickaxe and creating like a little wedge for the pipes to sit in. But it's coming along, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we can get it done today. Unless it starts pouring on us, because I see some big clouds coming in, and they are moving. Look how quick they're moving. Look at that. And Gary's back now that we got the right couplers.
Should have grabbed it in the beginning. That was a lot of equipment, or a lot of supplies to grab, man.
It is, and I knew we were gonna fit something, I swear. Did you get the ground rod clamp?
Yep, got the ground rod
Right,
clamp.
cool.
We got GFCI 20 amp breakers and everything, or plugs.
Yeah.
So
Perfect. Good to go. I think that's almost deep enough, don't you?
yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah.
So we just gotta go.
Yeah, I haven't done it right there, but we will. And then that's deep enough over there. I still got to get over by the road, but
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You freaking hit it,
we
man.
can get it.
Heck yeah.
So we're starting to do some of the conduit. Gary's getting ready to start shoving that thing through it.
Yep.
Roxanne and Melanie are still getting it over there. Roxanne's still using the rototiller, breaking up some of the dirt. It's nice because right here it's actually going to be pretty level with the other ground afterwards, because this came up. So even if we don't go down all the way, like down, when we cover it up, it's going to be level, which is going to be nice. We made a homemade wire or cable spool like I used to use at work, but we don't have one. So 2 ladders, Melanie holding on to the ladders. Gonna feed the cable while Gary pulls, while Roxanne holds that conduit down there, and I'll hold this one. So that way they don't move.
I got the most important job, I think, out of everybody right now. I'm just standing here on this while Gary pulls right there. Here we go.
Ah, wait. Too much, too fast. Let go.
Gary just was I'm out. Love the enthusiasm, Gary.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah. Like I said, I used to do that at work. So
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I was like, man, you just gotta get it and keep pushing or pulling. Now, if it was like a real spool, then you wouldn't have to do anything. It'd just pull itself. But the way
Needle and
our
thread, you know
our makeshift one, we had to do that. Ah, nice.
You've successfully pulled the wire all the way to where the new panel's gonna be. Sweet. Right on. That was some good teamwork right there, I'll say.
Now we got to get the rest of this conduit going through the cabling. all the way over there. Right, baby?
Right.
I'm gonna have to hook up that panel and mount that on the pole and get everything going.
Gary found something. This pipe is cracked. And of course we already got like a couple on there, so we gotta move them back that way so we can cut it.
Should have inspected the pipe before, but we didn't. It's all right. Just gotta cut like 1.5 inches off of it, so it's not too bad. And go grab the cutters for that PVC pipe. And Melanie's about to get it with the jackhammer for the road.
Gary's cutting that broken piece off. Cutting it there.
You gotta make sure there's, you know, as little water getting in as possible.
Yeah.
So if there's any cracks, that's that.
Yeah. Well, thankfully it was kind of on the very end, so that's really good. At least it wasn't like in the middle. That would have sucked. Yeah. So right on. All right. I guess now we can get back to it. Gary went through and made sure the rest of them didn't have any cracks, so the rest of them look good. So now it's time to get hitting it.
All right, while everybody is running the pipes and stuff over by the road, Melanie's gonna get ready to jackhammer in a minute. I figured I might as well get this cement ready for the post. That needs to be done too. So I still have a half bag of cement from before. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and get that post ready. That way it can dry a little bit before we get the wires all set up in there and everything, but it's still gonna have to cure and all that stuff, you know. But yeah, it's a little heavy. Hope it's enough.
Yeah.
I'll have to make more.
Yeah. Yay, more concrete work.
I'm gonna need to pack it down.
Yeah. Where's that pole at? Not quite enough concrete, but I'm gonna go get the pole things so we can pack it in there so it's nice and flat and nice and even in there. So we put another bucket of concrete in there, and sorry for the noise of the generator, but we got it cemented down. Now we just gotta wait for that one to dry, and we checked it, made sure it was still straight, and it's still straight, so that's good. Now it's just finishing up the piping for the wire and everything. So and Gary looks like he's getting it over there. I heard him say something about gluing it, so I'm sure that's what he's doing.
All right, got my pickaxe again. I'm gonna start making a trench for this pipe down here by the walkway, because it's just rototilled a little bit, but not even that much. So I got to make a little hole for this pipe to sit in. See, it's not really deep enough. Alright guys, my camera battery died and I was right in the middle of working. But I got the sub panel put in. It's on the pole. We're gonna have a 50 amp breaker for the dryer, 2 30s for the RVs or the trailers, a double 30 for the well, and then 2 20s for regular plugs out here. And this sub panel is connected to my panel on a 100 amp breaker. So we're splitting it over here that way for now, just to let you guys know. Didn't we just do this?
Yeah, we did.
Banging in another ground rod.
Another one.
We probably don't need this ground rod because that other pole is grounded, but we're just doing it to be safe. You can never have too many grounds, quite honestly, to protect yourself against electricity. So we decided to put one over here too. Melanie and Roxanne are burying the pipe over by the house. And like I said earlier, it actually looks better now. We had like a little step down going into the house, the land where it was cleared out. And I didn't mind it, but now that we dug out and it's a little raised up because the pipe and stuff, it actually looks level all the way across, which is really cool. And it came out really nice. Look. See, it's getting all buried. Can't even tell. And it's level. We'll have to pack it down a little bit. Put some more gravel. We'll have to grab some of this gravel right here, guys, and fill it in. Little dirt spots. It's looking good. I gotta work on the panel over here just a little bit. Gary's getting the final connections on this side done. So he had to cut a pipe over there. It's gonna go from here to here. And then we can run it up into the panel. I just gotta move our ground. I'm just moving it down from here to one of these bus bars. And the reason for that is because we're gonna need the extra bigger slots. One for this, and I'm gonna need one for my small shed, because my small shed is gonna be powered from here too. Final stretch. Getting the final pipe put on. Oh, a long day, dude.
Heck yeah.
It's been a good day, productive day.
Yes. I'm gonna be looking like the freaking Smurf man here.
With your hands?
A bit. Second I say it, pop! I'm happy, dude.
Me too, man, because now I know when the power gets here, we'll have power at camp. And life here as we know it will just be so much better. Not that it's bad, guys, or anything like that. It's just trying at times. I don't know how to say it.
Well,
it's trying.
Bad. It's bad on the wallet for the gas, man.
Oh yeah.
On the wallet too, feel it. It's like, ah.
Can't even tell that there's conduit in the back. It's really good. Roxanne and Melanie did a really good job burying that conduit. Like really good. I'm happy. I'm tired and I didn't want to do it. And they're getting it. Good job though, guys. Got a little bit more sticking out, that's about it. All right, guys, it's getting late. It's almost dinner time. Me and Gary are still working on this sub panel right here. We're just about done. We do have to go back to the store because we bought a wrong outside box. That's okay.
That's okay.
Apologize for the noise. We're by the generator, but
Pretty soon you won't be hearing that.
that's right. It's been a very productive day. It's been a very good day. I'm kind of beat, tired. I know, Roxanne's beat.
I'm beat.
Can you guys tell? She's like she's all dirty.
It's filthy.
But it's been a great day,
It has been a great day.
and I'm so happy we're gonna get power soon.
Me too.
We're trying to make it happen, so I guess, but other than that, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.